All right, so we're diving into Posh Contract Interiors today.
You're thinking about really upgrading your workspace, huh? What is it that's got you interested? Are you drawn to their reputation among like top designers?
Yeah, you're onto something. They're not just another furniture store. I mean, what we've seen is that they're more like this design concierge connecting you with, those sought-after high-end brands that
Hmm.
architects and interior designers just they love.
Yeah.
We're talking Vitro, Walter K. Fritz Hansen, the names that make a design enthusiast's heart skip a beat.
Okay, so they're curating the best of the best for sure, but I'm curious, what does it even mean when they say they're a non-aligned full-service contract dealership? That sounds a little mysterious.
Right. Yeah, think of it this way. Imagine a world-class chef who isn't limited to ingredients from just one farm. They have access to the freshest, most unique ingredients from all over, to create that masterpiece tailored to your taste. That's kind of what Posh does.
Hmm.
They're not bound to any single furniture manufacturer, which gives you a much wider, more eclectic selection. I see. So instead of just browsing a limited catalog,
Yeah.
you're getting access to like this whole universe of design possibilities.
Exactly, and that full-service part is where they really shine. They handle everything from sourcing those coveted European pieces to overseeing the logistics, making sure your furniture arrives in perfect condition. They're like the conductor of an orchestra, bringing all the elements together for a harmonious and stunning workspace.
So it's not just about getting beautiful furniture. You're getting peace of mind knowing that the entire process is being handled by experts.
You got it. And speaking of experts, we should talk about the maestro himself. Scott Hartkoff, founder of Posh. His background in the furniture industry is really remarkable.
Yeah, his resume is quite impressive. He's
Yeah.
been a key player at Steelcase, founded and led the Hightower Group, and even helmed Rucker Fuller, which is now known as One Workplace.
Mm-hmm.
This guy clearly knows the ins and outs of the furniture world.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that his experience isn't just these big corporate names. His
Mm.
time with Hightower Group, which focused on importing and manufacturing, high quality, design focused furniture, suggests a deep understanding of both the creative side and the logistics of bringing high end furniture to the market.
So he's not just a business whiz. He has this keen eye for design and a passion for quality craftsmanship. That's a powerful combination.
It is, and this brings us to an interesting point. The office furniture landscape is changing so rapidly. We're seeing a shift away from those traditional corporate giants, and independent, design-forward brands are taking center
Yeah,
stage.
you're right. Remember when office furniture was so uniform,
Yeah.
Steelcase, Knoll, everyone had the same stuff, but things are getting much more diverse now.
Absolutely. And this shift is driven in large part by, the rise of these open plan offices and the need for more adaptable furniture that can keep up with the changing needs of a modern workplace.
And it seems like Scott Harkoff and Posh are really well positioned to ride this wave of change.
For sure, his experience with both established players and independent brands gives him a really unique perspective. It's like he has this panoramic view of the industry, knowing where it's been and where it's going.
Okay, so Posh has the expertise, the connections, and they're definitely in tune with the trends. But let's talk about the brands themselves. I mean, we're talking about a portfolio of top-tier names, each with its own distinct personality and design philosophy. Where do we even begin?
Well, how about we start with a brand that embodies both iconic design and architectural brilliance, Vitra. They're known for their, boundary-pushing collaborations with legendary architects to create pieces that are as much works of art as they are functional furniture.
I'm imagining those sculptural chairs and sleek tables you see gracing, high-end design magazines, the kind of furniture that just elevates a space from ordinary to extraordinary.
Vitra is all about meticulous attention to detail, the kind of craftsmanship that makes each piece a conversation starter. And if we're talking enduring quality and understated elegance, then we have to mention Walter K. Imagine the richness of luxurious leather paired with the warmth of sustainably sourced wood, all crafted with impeccable German precision.
It's giving me those heirloom quality vibes, the kind of furniture that's built to last for generations. And then there's Fritz Hansen, a name practically synonymous with Danish design excellence. I mean, they practically invented Scandinavian cool.
Right, they've been at it for over 150 years, and their commitment to clean lines, organic shapes, and timeless functionality is remarkable. Their pieces aren't just beautiful to look at, they're designed to be lived in to create spaces that are both stunning and incredibly comfortable.
It's like that feeling of slipping into a perfectly tailored suit,
Mm.
effortless style and comfort combined. And then for those who prioritize, ergonomics and well-being in the workplace, there's
Absolutely. Human scale understands that the modern workplace demands furniture that supports both physical health and productivity. Their designs are all about encouraging movement, minimizing strain, and creating a workspace that adapts to your body's needs.
So adjustable desks, chairs that move with you, and just this overall focus on creating a healthy and supportive work environment. And for those who want to inject some fun and personality into their workspace, there's Cascando.
Ah, Cascando. They bring a sense of playfulness and whimsy to the office environment. Modular seating, quirky storage solutions, and pieces that can be reconfigured to spark creativity and collaboration.
Like they're saying, work hard, but don't forget to have some fun along the way.
Exactly. And that's just a taste of what Posh has to offer. Their portfolio is incredibly diverse, with brands representing a range of styles, philosophies, and price points. But what ties them all together is this commitment to quality innovation and design excellence.
It's almost overwhelming, isn't it? So many incredible options. But that's where Posh's expertise really comes into play, wouldn't you say?
For sure, with so much to consider, having a partner who can guide you through the process, understand your needs, and connect you with the perfect pieces is invaluable.
It's like having a personal stylist for your workspace.
Mm.
Someone who can help you create a space that reflects your brand, your values, and your vision for the future.
And that's precisely what Posh offers, a curated experience tailored to your unique needs and aspirations.
So we've explored Posh's unique approach as a non-aligned, full-service dealership. We've talked about the impressive background of their founder, Scott Hartkoff, and we've gotten a taste of their incredible brand portfolio.
But there's still so much more to uncover. How does Posh's full-service approach actually work in practice? What are some of the specific challenges they help clients overcome, and how do they ensure that every project is a resounding success?
We'll be diving into all of that and more in the next part of our deep dive into Posh Contract Interiors, so stay tuned.
It's one thing to have this amazing catalog of brands, right? But it's another thing entirely to navigate the complexities of actually bringing a design vision to life. And that's where Posh's full-service approach really shines.
That's a great point. It's easy to get caught up in choosing, beautiful furniture, but there's a lot happening behind the scenes to make sure a project goes smoothly.
Right. And Posh takes on that burden for you. They're like a trusted partner throughout the whole process. It's like having a dedicated project manager who speaks fluent design and understands how to work with these high-end brands.
So it's not just placing an order and waiting for the furniture. They're involved in every step from the initial concept to installation and beyond.
Yeah, they work closely with you to understand your needs, your budget, your vision for the space, and then they use their deep knowledge of the brands to curate a selection that really aligns with your goals.
That's got to be super important when you're working with architects and interior designers who often have very specific requirements and preferences.
Absolutely. Posh speaks the language of design. They can translate creative visions into real, tangible solutions, and they can help navigate the world of customization, working with manufacturers to modify existing pieces or even create bespoke solutions tailored to your needs.
That level of customization sounds incredible, but I imagine it can also be pretty challenging, especially when you're dealing with high-end brands known for their, meticulous design standards.
Yeah, it's not a simple process, but Posh has built these strong relationships with the brands based on trust and respect, which allows them to advocate for their clients and make sure those custom requests are handled with care and precision.
So they're not just fulfilling orders. They're acting as a liaison between the client and the manufacturer, ensuring that everyone is on the same page, and the final result is really something special.
Exactly, and their expertise doesn't end there. Posh handles all the logistics, shipping, delivery, installation.
Oh, that's a huge relief, especially with high-value furniture that needs to be handled so carefully.
Absolutely. They have a whole team that oversees the whole process, ensuring your furniture arrives on time and in perfect condition. And they don't just drop it off.
Right.
Their installation team takes care of everything, unpacking, assembling, positioning the pieces exactly according to the plan.
That hands-on approach is really reassuring when you're making such a significant investment in your workspace.
For sure. And their commitment to client satisfaction goes beyond the initial installation. They offer ongoing support, maintenance, repair services, making sure your furniture stays in top condition.
So it's not a vendor relationship. It's more like a long-term partnership where they're invested in your success.
Exactly. And that's what sets Posh apart. They understand that creating a really exceptional workspace is about more than just beautiful furniture. It's about an environment that reflects your brand, supports your team, fosters creativity and productivity.
And they go above and beyond to make that happen. They're selling peace of mind expertise and a commitment to excellence that's really impressive.
You got it. And, this whole full service approach combined with access to these coveted brands, it positions Posh very uniquely in the market.
I'm curious, What are some of the specific challenges they help clients overcome? We've talked about customization and logistics, but
Hmm.
what other hurdles are there?
Well, one big one is just the sheer amount of choice. We've talked about how vast the world of high-end furniture is, and it can be tough to know where to start.
Yeah, it's like walking into a museum filled with masterpieces. Inspiring, but also a little intimidating.
Exactly, and that's where Posh's expertise comes in. They're like curators guiding clients through all the options, helping them make smart decisions that fit their needs and their vision.
So they're not just presenting a catalog. They're helping clients refine their ideas, define their style, and make choices that they'll be happy with for the long haul.
Exactly. And they're also great at navigating budget constraints. Let's be real. High-end furniture comes with a price tag, and it's important to balance those desires with practical considerations.
That's a tough balance to strike for sure.
Ah.
How does Posh handle those conversations about budget?
They're very transparent about costs. They work with clients to understand their budget and then present options that fit within those parameters.
So they're not trying to upsell.
Yeah.
They're genuinely trying to find solutions that meet both the aesthetic and financial needs of their client.
Right. And they're good at finding creative ways to maximize the budget. Maybe suggesting a few statement pieces from a high-end brand and then complementing them with more budget-friendly options from another brand.
That's smart. It lets clients get those wow factor pieces without going overboard.
Exactly. And their knowledge of all the different brands lets them make those strategic recommendations and create a cohesive look that doesn't feel like you had to compromise.
So they're not just selling furniture. They're selling a complete solution, a
Yeah.
carefully crafted vision that considers all the parts of a project.
Exactly. And that's why so many architects, interior designers, and clients turn to Posh. They trust their expertise, they value their commitment to service, and they appreciate their ability to deliver amazing results every time.
It sounds like they've really mastered the art of creating workspaces that are beautiful and functional, aspirational yet attainable. But how do they make sure every project is a success? What's the secret sauce?
I think it boils down to a few key things. First, they understand their clients' needs. They really listen, ask good questions, and dig into their vision.
So it's not just about checking boxes, it's about building relationships and being collaborative.
Right. And that leads to the second thing, their attention to detail. They're involved in every step, making sure everything is done to the highest standard.
So whether it's finding a specific fabric or overseeing the installation or providing support, later on they're committed to getting it right.
Absolutely. And finally, I think their success comes from their passion for design. They're not just filling orders, they're curating experiences,
Mm.
creating spaces that inspire people and elevate the human experience.
It's that extra level of care and commitment that really shines through.
Yeah, and it shows in all the amazing workspaces they've created for clients in different industries.
It's incredible how much impact a well-designed workspace can have on a company's culture, productivity, and overall success.
It's true, and Posh understands that they see their role as not just furnishing spaces, but shaping environments that help people do their best work.
It sounds like they found a great balance combining their passion for design with their dedication to service and their deep knowledge of the industry.
They have, and I think that's why they've become such a sought-after partner for anyone who wants to create truly exceptional workspaces.
So we've explored the details of Posh's full-service approach. We've talked about the challenges they help clients overcome, and we've seen what drives their success.
But before we wrap up this deep dive, I think it's worth taking a moment to consider the bigger trends influencing office design.
You're right, we touched on the rise of independent brands and the move towards more adaptable workspaces, but what else is going on?
Well, one of the biggest trends is this focus on sustainability, and eco-conscious design clients want furniture and materials that are ethically sourced, environmentally responsible, and built to last.
It makes sense people are more aware of the impact their choices have, and that includes the workplace.
Absolutely. And Posh is in line with this. Many of their brands are known for their commitment to sustainability, using recycled materials, minimizing waste, and being eco-friendly in their manufacturing.
So clients can feel good knowing that they're not just getting beautiful furniture, they're making a responsible choice.
Exactly. And this focus on sustainability is just one example of how office design is changing to meet the needs of the modern workforce.
It's fascinating to see how these trends are shaping how we work and the spaces we use. And Posh seems to be at the forefront of this evolution, always innovating and adapting.
They are, and that's what makes them so exciting to follow. They're not satisfied with the way things are. They're always pushing boundaries, exploring new ideas, and reimagining what the workspace can be.
So where do we go from here? We've covered a lot, but I'm sure there are more insights to uncover.
Yeah, in the last part of our deep dive, we'll focus on the brands themselves. We'll explore what makes each one unique, what they bring to the table, and how they contribute to Posh's mission of creating exceptional workspaces.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to diving deeper into these iconic brands and seeing how they're shaping the future of office design. Stay tuned for the final part of our deep dive into Posh contract interiors. All right, so we've talked about Posh's approach, their founder's background and the changing office landscape, but now let's get to the good stuff, the furniture itself. Posh represents these brands that designers just love, and I want to understand what makes each one so special.
You can think of each brand as like an artist with their own unique style and perspective. They each bring something different to the table, and Posh has put together this collection to offer a really wide range of design solutions.
Okay, I like that. So if we were to walk through a gallery of these design artists, who would we meet first?
Well, let's start with Vitra. They're known for collaborating with, these legendary architects and designers to create pieces that are almost like a blend of furniture and art. Their designs often have that sculptural quality that makes a bold statement.
I can picture those iconic chairs you see in museums and design magazines, the ones that just make you stop and go, wow, that's not just furniture, it's art.
Exactly. And their commitment to innovation is really clear in how they use materials and manufacturing techniques. They're always pushing the boundaries of what's possible in furniture design.
So if you want to make a statement, if you appreciate that architectural brilliance and really pushing the boundaries of design, Beatrice is the way to go.
Absolutely. Now, let's switch gears to a brand that's all about understated elegance and lasting quality, Walter Kay. They're known for their incredible craftsmanship, using luxurious materials like leather and sustainably sourced wood to create pieces that are just sophisticated and refined.
I'm getting this feeling of like timeless luxury, the
Mhm.
kind of furniture that's passed down through generations and it just gets more beautiful with time.
You got it. Walter Kay's all about creating pieces that last, both in terms of their design and how well they're made. They're investments that will make your workspace look amazing for years to come.
So for those who love classic design, who value amazing craftsmanship, and are looking for long-lasting quality tire, Walter K is perfect.
Yeah, for sure. And when we talk about timeless design, we can't forget Fritz Hansen. They're a true icon of Danish design. Excellence. Their pieces are all about clean lines, organic shapes, and this focus on functionality that's beautiful and practical.
I always think of Fritz Hansen as having that, effortless Scandinavian cool, that
Yeah.
sense of balance and harmony that makes their designs last.
You're right. Their pieces just blend in so well to any space, making it look better without being too overwhelming. And they're really committed to ergonomic design, so their furniture is as comfortable as it is beautiful.
So for those who want style and comfort, who love that minimalist look and appreciate the history of Danish design, Fritz Hansen is a great choice.
Exactly. And then for people who really care about ergonomics and well-being in the workplace, there's Human Scale.
Right? They're all about adjustable desks, chairs that move with your body, and creating a workspace that supports your health and well-being.
Yeah, they get that the way we work is changing and our furniture needs to change too. They're always researching and developing new solutions for the challenges we face in modern offices.
So for those who are health conscious, who appreciate good ergonomics, and want furniture that adapts to their needs, Human Scale is definitely worth checking out.
For sure. And lastly, for those who want to bring some fun and personality to their workspace, there's Cascondo.
Ah, yes, Cascondo. I'm picturing bright colors and playful designs, those modular pieces that you can move around to create a really dynamic and engaging environment.
Exactly. They understand that work doesn't have to be serious all the time. Their designs bring energy and vibrancy to the office and make it a more fun place to be.
So if you're looking to create a lively and inspiring space and you have a playful approach to design and you like flexibility, then Cascondo is the one.
That's it. And what's really cool is how Posh has brought all these different brands together, giving you a curated selection for so many different tastes and preferences.
It's like a one-stop shop for great design, where you can find anything you need to create a workspace that truly reflects your style and values.
Exactly. And they have a team of experts to guide you through it all, helping you make the right decisions and create a workspace that you'll absolutely love.
So whether you're drawn to Vitra's architectural style or Walter K's timeless elegance, or you love Fritz Hansen's Scandinavian simplicity, or you appreciate Human Scale's focus on ergonomics, or maybe you're all about Cascondo's playful energy,
Yeah.
Posh has got you covered.
They do, and their dedication to that full service experience from the first meeting to installation and after means the whole journey will be smooth and enjoyable.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener? Well, it's simple. Posh Contract Interiors is your key to a world of amazing design possibilities.
It's more than just buying furniture. It's about creating an experience, building a workspace that reflects who you are, inspires your team, and helps your business thrive.
It's about making a statement about your style, your values, and how you want to work.
And with Posh's expertise and their incredible collection of brands, the possibilities really are endless.
So here's something to think about. With all these amazing brands to choose from, what story will your workspace tell?
We hope our deep dive into Posh Contract Interiors has given you some ideas and inspiration to start your own design journey happy creating.